What is up, RPA champions? In today's live stream, we are going to be doing or continuing working on our bot from the previous live stream. So in the previous live stream, we tried to build a YouTube bot that would comment until infinity on YouTube. However, we did create a successful automation on Power Automate. However, it did get blocked. It did get blocked by YouTube after 20 or 30 or so comments. So let's reload this and see if a day afterwards this process is going to work and if YouTube is still blocking us. If it's not blocking us, we are going to do a couple of things that are going to generate random comments. We're going to add a time delay, and we're also going to try to do other things as well, just to make our YouTube video so that, or our automation, so that it cannot be blocked by YouTube for posting different comments. So all right, this is going to break because we have to disable all of the plugins that we have. So let's do that very quickly. So let's disable the plugins that we have right here. TubeBuddy, Microsoft Power Automate, we need this plugin. This is the plugin we are using for automation. And now we can close everything and retry our process. So let's run this and see if it's going to work. If this works, then we have to create, the first thing that we're going to be doing, probably if this is working, is generating a list of 100 comments. So we can do this in different ways. We could do it by maybe, let's first see if this is going to work, maybe by generating the comments automatically with machine learning, or just creating a long list in an Excel file of different comments. So let's see if this is going to work. So it is blinking. Did it break already? No. It is waiting to put in the text. It has put in the text, but our comment has failed. Now, just out of curiosity, could I post a comment like this? Yes, I can post a comment like that. So let's try one more time. Let's stop this process. So I cannot paste the same comment anymore, but I can probably paste new comments. I really like your video. Keep up the good work. So let's see if this is gonna work. All right, so posting this kind of comment worked. So I guess we have to change the way that, or just load a long list of comments that we want to be populated in here. So we have to do this in a dynamic way. So let's open Excel, and I guess I will be using an Excel list for all of the different comments. So I'll create a blank Excel sheet. I will take this comment as my first comment, and we're gonna insert this right here. So this is going to be one of our comments. Hey, I'm the automated robot created by the RPA champion to comment all videos on YouTube. I have liked your video. Thumbs up and keep on doing what you doing. All right, so we got the first comment. Let's get 10 more comments. Hey, this is a great video. Keep posting your content. I am an automated bot. Hey, my name is the RPA champion, and I have created a bot that will comment on all videos on YouTube. All right, let's add a few more. So let's add some generic ones. Great video. Thank you for sharing your knowledge, and thank you for your time. I am the RPA champ. Thank you for posting your video and thank you for your time. Let's add one more comment, and I think that should do it for now. So yeah, let's actually start with these 5 comments. So let's save this into a meaningful folder that we are using. Let's use this folder that is on OneDrive. Let's not use that folder that's on OneDrive. Let's use something that is on our PC. So let's go to desktop and let's look for a file where we can save it on our desktop. So documents. I thought I had a folder, but we'll create one right now and we'll call it Power Automate. Or how about we call it just link there. And in here we are going to save our file that is going to be called comments. Alright, now we got a bunch of comments in column A. Let's save this, we can minimize it, and let's go back to our automation. And now let's put in some of those comments in here. So at every one of these loops, we're going to insert a new comment. So let's open an Excel. We're going to start this in the beginning. The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to open the following document. We're going to select the document that we have just saved. So if I don't remember wrongly, it's in desktop and it's right here. So we are opening this file and then we have to read the content of this file. So let's read all of the Excel data that is in here. What we could do also is we could keep track of all of the videos that we have commented. Should we do that yeah, it could be useful. So all right, we're going to do that also. We're going to copy the link of the video that we are going to be commenting, and we're going to be putting it in this Excel as well. All right, so that we know on which video we left what comment. Why not? We're doing it already. So we're going to start at A and start at row 1. All right, that's pretty good. So we're going to read all of the data in here. And now we have all of this data that is stored in Excel data. Now we can loop now on our Excel sheet so that we can leave as many comments as we have in here. So the more comments that we add here, the more comments we will leave on YouTube. I think that will be a pretty good approach. So we have changed the loop kind, and we're going to add a for each loop. So let's add a for each loop right above here. And we're going to do it on the Excel data that we have extracted right here. So we're getting the Excel data, we're going to cycle it on our Excel data. And let's move all of these steps into our new loop. So let's move these steps right here. And let's get rid of our previous loop, that is this loop right here. Let's get rid of it. And let's get rid of the other end as well. We don't need 2 ends in this story. So, all right. Now that we have a new loop, now what we want to insert is we want to add a comment here. So let's get this comment. And how can we get this comment? Let's see. Let's Control Z. And let's add a breakpoint here, and let's see what this data from Excel looks like. So it's launching Excel. Let's see if it's going to work. It launched YouTube as well on another page. Here is the Excel that it launched. It doesn't seem to be loading very well. So let's try this one more time. Let's close all of this stuff. Let's clean up some of these open tabs. And let's try running this again. So we're not going to launch the new, we're just going to try to launch Excel and extract the data from Excel. So it has launched the Excel. This is the 5 steps. And let's go into the Excel data. And here we have the Excel data. So it's giving us the data inside a single list. So let's see if we can actually loop on this, and let's see what would happen if I just insert the current item right in here. So if I were to put something like the current item, and let's add a weight right here. So let's try this. Let's see what happens. So it should open the Excel, it's opening the Excel, it should open the YouTube, and theoretically it should put inside of the first, the first comment. So we're going on to a new video. All right, that's great. Now we're going to click on again, make money on YouTube without making videos. Great. Is this working? No, this has broken somewhere. It has broken right here in our for each. So read from Excel worksheet, this is not working because we are reading a single value. So we have to read values from a range of cells. All right. So I want to also do this in a dynamic way. So let's do that in a dynamic way. So we're missing a and column is A and the and row. We need to get the and row in a dynamic way. So let's go to our Excel and let's get the first free column and row. And we're going to insert that right after we launch a new Excel. So we're going to launch a new Excel. We're going to try to understand where we have a free row, and then we're going to insert that free row right here in the and row. First free column, no, not column, but row. So let's remove this and let's add the row. All right, so theoretically now it should work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that now it's going to work. Let's see where we have an error right here. So populate the text field with the current item. Okay. And let's put in the current item and let's save this bad boy. We're having an issue here, so let's try to figure out what this issue is. It's telling us that this has to be encrypted, an encrypted value. That is pretty awkward. So what if I just put test like this? So that works, but I can't put in the current item. Doesn't matter. Let's see what the table is going to look from this, and then maybe we can just get the current item of what we need. So we extracted it. Now it's going to pause. Well, we can just stop it and we can analyze this. So this is column 1. All right, let's do it like that then. So we have to put in the current item of column 1. Let's see if that is going to work. Now we have to change my keyboard here to Italian settings. There we go. And what was it called? It was called, I believe, column 1. Save. No error so far. I think that's pretty good. So what are we doing in this process? We're liking the video in the process. We are leaving a comment, a unique comment, and then we are adding a little bit of weight. So by doing something like that, maybe YouTube will not be able to detect us. We should add a few more weights in this process. But before we add more weights in the process, let's just try out our process and see if it's going to be working like this. So let's remove these breakpoints and let's run our process and see what we get. Excel is opening as expected. The usual video is opening as well as expected. I'm making making a little bit of a mess here. So it's clicking on a new video, it has liked the new video, it has scrolled down. Now let's see if we're gonna be able to insert the first comment that we have. There's 9,900 comments. It's a little bit over the top, but it's okay. All right, the process is still working. We also should look for, all right, hey, I am an automated robot, I have liked your video, thumbs up, and keep on doing what you're doing. Great. All right, this is the new video. We scroll down and we add a new comment. Great. Hey, this video is great, keep on posting, I'm an automated bot. All right, fair enough. Now I wonder if this can be considered as spam with an M, or if it can be considered as just helping creators with additional content or additional comments so that the YouTube algorithm picks up their video and shows it to even more people. Now the only issue that I'm seeing right here is that I am commenting on videos that already have a lot of comments. So what are we going to do about that? What we're going to do about that is we're going to try to filter our videos and find only the videos that have very little views. Now this is working, so I can reset the zoom because I have accidentally zoomed this. So we can set this back to 0. This is going to continue posting until our loop is completed. So until all of our 5 videos have been completed. So we are liking the video, we are leaving a unique comment, and we also need to add a little bit of break in between just to so make it look like we are actually a human. So since the process is working, let's add a couple of breakpoints here and there and make it look like we are a little bit more of a human and not just a bot. So let's just run through this again. We launch, we navigate to a page, we click the span link, then we wait, we focus on the browser, we click on the YouTube video. All right, that's kind of useless. I think we could do without this, but doesn't matter. We then scroll down, we click inside of the comment box, and then we leave a comment coming from our Excel sheet. So as many comments that we have in our Excel sheet, that's how many videos we're going to comment on. So let's see, let me add another couple of more comments and then see if I can find a solution online that can help me generate automatically comments. So this is a great video, very and for posting. All right, let's add another comment. More videos like this, and I hope you. So what we have also observed in the previous, live stream is that we can post the same comment a couple of times. So if we can post the same comment a couple of times, that means that we can reuse these comments, so we don't have to create new comments all the time. But before doing anything further with this, let's see if we can find a list, or we can just get comments from a video and repost those videos. Well, here we go. We can get some inspiration from other comments as well. So let's copy a couple of these comments and start building our some very good comments we have here. And we can, I mean, we could actually create a automation that is just going to extract these. Since many of these seem to be generic. Actually, what is kind of looking like is that many of these videos might have even been made by a robot, since they seem so generic. All right, let's add, like, let's say 20 comments, and I think that will be enough. So let's add this as well, and see if we can find something else. Well, I think 12 comments. Let's see if we can find something that can generate sentences from keywords. So if we can generate a couple of sentences from keywords, then we can add like keywords like great video and see all of the ideas that are generated. But we want to do it online immediately. Let's see if we can do it online immediately. No, not this. Let's see if this is going to do it. Kaggle, I don't think we're going to find it on Kaggle. No, so let's go back to our Excel file. So this is what we have so far. So I think the best thing would be to just extract some comments from from this page right here. So let's load it all the way to the bottom, and let's just do it a one-time thing. So let's go right here. Let's go advanced, and we're not going to. So what we are going to do is we are going to try to attach to. We're going to try to attach to this page so that we don't open a new page. So let's go to the web automation and let's look for attach. Let's see if we can attach. Launch new, create a tab, go to web page, click on web page, click down, hover over, web data extraction. Okay, nowhere to be found what I'm looking for. So what I'm looking for is a way to just attach to the already opened browser. So no, never mind. All right, so let's do a small modification. Let's create a new subflow actually. Let's create a new subflow and call it extract comments. Extract comments, and let's save it. So what we are going to do in this is we're going to come until here, and then we are going to repeat this action, and we're going to add like 10,000. Save. Great. And then we are going to do the web recorder, and we are gonna try to extract all of these comments. So that's all we need to do. Should be pretty easy. Let's see how it works. All right, we are spying the wrong channel, so we can't do this yet. So we have to now clean up this mess that we've made. Oh. So let's Let's Control Z and Control Z just to make sure that we're not messing up our current process. Let's remove these steps. So now what we want to do is we want to extract from this page right here. From this page right here, we want to extract. Let's just make sure that we're connected to the right page. We are connected to the right page. So let's click on the record and see the text. What we want to do is we want to extract all of this great text. Now, is this text? Okay, I think I found it, meaning I found the comment. So the comment is this YT formatted string. So if I do this, now I can hopefully extract a bunch of comments. So let's see if this is going to work. So how many am I extracting here? Quite a lot. All right, so this is gonna fill out my comments file in a jiffy. All right, finish. Let's move this right over here. And we are going to put this output data. Well, let's see what we get from this output data and if it's going to work. So we can delete all of the steps that we don't need. And we can also insert right here our subflow. So we can search for our subflow and run it right here after. So also the reason why I'm doing this is so that doesn't get confusing. So let's click right here, and what are we doing here? We have an output data. All right, let's run this mess of a process and see what happens. Right. All right. I think I have just minimized the page that has opened. Let me bring it here and see what is happening, what is actually happening. So yeah, we're going to the video that we want to go to. We're clicking on the like. We're scrolling down, and now we have to scroll down a lot. All right. We did scroll down quite a bit. And now let's see if we manage to extract all of the data that we wanted. I think it's right here, and here we go. Here we have like 17 comments. 17 comments. Why so little? Let's see if we can get like more comments. So we have 17 comments. That's because this didn't go down enough. So if we wanted to go down a little bit more, we have to come here and we have to do a little bit of fine tuning to this as well. So let's add a weight. And let's add it right up. Let's add it right here, and let's give it a duration of 5 seconds. That should be more than enough. And then let's repeat this. We could put it inside of a loop. Actually, it would be much better, but I think this will be enough because this is a one-time thing. Well, actually, the whole process could be, let me get 1,000 comments or 100 comments from this video, and now let me repost these comments onto other videos. Pretty twisted as an idea. So let's see what happens. We might even build something like that. Let's run the process until here and see if we can extract more than 18 comments. So right now I'm predicting that we should be able to extract a little bit more. Just be sure, since we don't want to repeat this too many times. Let's add one more of these. And so we're gonna scroll down, wait 5 seconds, scroll down, wait 5 seconds, scroll down, wait 5 seconds, and extract all of the information. All right, let's see what happens. The process is, however, taking shape. All right, so we're opening the Excel sheet. We are getting our comments ready. We're clicking on the first video. After that, we are gonna, all right, click on the video just to make sure that we're on the right page, and then click on the secret of selling anything. All right, we're on that video. We should, why does this happen? It refreshes the page once. Doesn't matter, no big deal. We are liking the video. Now we are scrolling down. Now we should scroll down. All right, we have scrolled down. Now we should wait 5 seconds. We should scroll down again. Wait 5 seconds. Scroll down again. And this is loading just the videos here. I guess this video doesn't have that many comments after all. So we extracted everything and then the video stopped. Let's see the comments of this video. Just 5 comments. Why did I have to get so unlucky? All right, doesn't matter. Let's see what we have here. In our process, we just have one row of 1 comment. All right, so we were a little bit unlucky with the video that we visited. Let's give it one more shot and see if we can be a little bit more lucky. What we could also do is we could append the comments to the Excel file and just create a long file with, no, let's stop this. Let's stop this and let's clean out all of the different sessions that we have and that we don't need. All right, yes, we can also close this as well. And then we can we run this one more time? Should we append on the Excel sheet and create a new Excel sheet? I think that might be the best. I think that might be the best idea. All right, one more time. Let's do it. Let's open an Excel sheet. But we need a new Excel sheet for that also. So let's close all of these comments. And let's, should we append to this Excel sheet already in the end so that we don't have to, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna append to the Excel sheet. All right, so we're gonna write to the Excel sheet, write to the Excel worksheet. And what are we going to write? We are, oh my God, we're creating we're gearing up to create an infinite loop of a robot that takes comments, reposts comments, and does that until infinity. Doesn't matter, one thing at a time. All right, so we need the output data. All right, let's get the output data. Where is the output data? Is right here. And we need to put it on the currently active cell. Should we do it in that way or should we do it on another way? I think let's do it on a currently active cell. I think that's going to repaste. So column is going to be A, but the row is going to be the first free row that we have, right? Let's save this for a second. Let's go back out here. So we have to do this again, get first free column and get first free row. All right, so let's do that again. We have to do it before. And we're gonna put it in here and it's going to be the second one. First free column, first free row, number 2. So we have to put it also before, no. We have to put it before we write our Excel sheet. So this is going to extract all of the comments, is going to write them to the Excel sheet. What's going to happen next? And that is just going to continue writing them to the Excel sheet. So theoretically, let's just continue. I think I've added a little bit too many of these. Let's just take one out because it's a little bit overkill from what I've seen in the previous video. So let's run our process. Thank you, Katalin, George, for your comments. Please do your work, and yeah, don't forget to tune back in and see how this process is going to end up being built. And thank you so much for tuning. You are an awesome RPA champion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, this has failed in a place where we did not expect it to fail. So let's launch this again and see why did we fail. So it's launching Excel. All right, it's launching Google Chrome. It opened it on another page. It's opening. All right, let's see if it is still working or did it get stuck. Yes, it's still working. We can see it right below here that our process is still working. So it clicked on the new video again, and yeah, this is going to be a video with many different comments, so we should get a lot of different comments, and theoretically we should paste those comments automatically inside of our Excel sheet. So I see here that it's continuing. So if we go here to our Excel sheet, and we can basically see that we have a bunch of new comments that we can reuse. However, now this is not looking like such a great idea because all of these comments, they have this guy's name inside of them. So it's not going to be very, very meaningful. However, let's collect a bunch of comments and then we can just clean them out inside of our Excel sheet. So now we are on another video. Let's see if we have way more comments. Hello Matt, let's see if we are going to get some more comments right now. So we are in the part of the process where we should be pasting it right now. Here we go. All right. Quite a bit of comments now. We started writing our own comments and we got to 6, and then we kind of got bored, and we decided to create something a little bit of a better way of getting these comments. So we were gonna accumulate like, I don't know, 100, 200 comments, and then with these 200 comments, we're gonna clean them out a little bit, and that's going to be our list for posting on YouTube different comments. Let's see if our process is still working, or did it break? It broke. Why did it break? Now let's check it out. Our process has broken right here. Wait. Our process has broken right here. Let's try to figure it out. So let's minimize this, and it broke on this page right here. Why? Let's check it out. Fail to extract data, web page error while extracting the data. Alright, I think I know why. Because there's a different table in this page than on the other videos. Now we could overcome this just by spying this table as well, but since I don't need to extract all of the comments, I'm just trying to create like a long list of comments. What we are going to do is we're just going to make this very simple. We're going to go on error, and we're just going to continue on error. Get free first column and write Excel. So if you have nothing to write, this is not going to break. All right, fair enough. Does it have to be selected? No, it doesn't have to be selected. Okay. Let's see how many comments we have so far. We have 84 comments. All right, I think once we get like 200, I think we can call it enough comments. So let's run the process again, get like 100 more comments, and then add some timeouts, and then theoretically our robot could go on until infinity, commenting on different videos on YouTube without getting blocked. Thank you, Mr. Ani311. Thank you so much. And if you have any ideas for any kind of crazy automations that we want to break, like social media, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever, please make a shout out to it. I will definitely, if it's interesting, I will definitely try to recreate it and build it on this channel, maybe even on a live stream like this. So this looks like quite a lot of comments. Is this working, or did this break? No, it's still going. Did we get any more comments? Or did we open a new? Yeah, we opened a new. Okay, so we're not saving right now. So all right, let's extract these comments. Come on. So what we forgot to do is we forgot to save our save our comments. So That's a problem right now. So what we should do is let's wait one more. Let's wait for one more. Yes, this is the future, sir. Not so much that is the future. These are the skills that if you want to be competitive in the workplace or in today's world, you have to know automation. If you don't know how to automate repetitive and simple tasks, you will be beaten by a kid that does so. Microsoft Power Automate and RPA are technologies that are available on every single license of Windows 11. That means that every single fool with a Microsoft computer is going to have the capability of replicating not what I'm doing here, kind of breaking social media and this kind of platforms, but they will be able to automate the activities and tasks that they are working on a daily basis. Are we posting comments as well? Just out of curiosity. I didn't see that we posted the comment. Are we skipping that part? Let's stop our process. Let's stop our process right here and do a little bit of fine tuning right now. So I think I'm gonna just activate my process right now. It's been 46 minutes that we've been working and trying to fine tune this. So let's stop this. What is working is working. What is not working, it is not working. We don't need this subflow anymore, so we can disable this action. We have already collected quite a bunch of comments, so we don't really need to. Oh my goodness, here we have even more comments. So here we have really a bunch of comments. How many do we have here? So here we have 164 comments that we've just got from the previous extraction. I think that is just way more than enough. So let's save this. Let's save this file. Can't save it because the file is read-only. Fair enough. Let's overwrite it. Can we overwrite it? Yeah, we can overwrite it. We cannot overwrite it. Let's name it comments 2. All right, comments 2, my friends. Let's make this a little bit bigger. And all right, I have to stop watching and drop a like and sub. Jam-packed with info. Thank you a bunch for all of the great content. Yeah, all right, let's try to fine-tune these comments a little bit. Should we, or should we not even? Should we try to use maybe some machine learning to add something to each one of these comments? Such as just to make it a little bit more meaningful, because right now it's just meaningless. Our comments are not bringing that much value to anybody, to our channel, to nothing. So if anybody has an idea of what kind of meaningful comments we could paste that is not like direct marketing, such as like, hey, this is the link to my webpage, why don't you click here? Because those kind of comments will get banned. However, we could, you know what? How many do we have here? We got a bunch of comments here. You know what? Let's just roll with this. Let's just roll with this and see what kind of results we get. All right, so here we have our populating inside of the text field. We are putting in our comment. We are looping on all of the 300 comments or whatever amount we have. What we also have to do is we should close the Excel sheet and also close Google Chrome. We don't want Excel. We don't want Excel and Google Chrome to consume our memory. So let's save this. We don't need to close the Excel sheet, and we also can close the browser as well. So let's look for the browser. What else? Looking forward to Power Automate linking with SAP and Excel will help finance professionals like me. Yes, SAP is a great use case where you can do a lot of automations. Just FYI, keep in mind that SAP has its own automation technology, previously called Contextor, which is directly integrated into SAP. Therefore, before attempting to do stuff with Power Automate Desktop, or the Flow plugin for SAP, I highly suggest that you check out the Contexter. I believe it's called. Contexter was purchased by SAP and it was made into an SAP RPA integrated solution. So do check that out before trying to use Power Automate. Why? Because it's native for SAP and yeah, it's just native, so everything is going to work better out of the box. I haven't tried it on SAP Contexter. I've automated SAP with UiPath and Blue Prism mainly, and it hasn't been a challenge. There is also a coding language for SAP that you can use to automate different things, so that can be also a solution for SAP. Usually a great automation is a mixture of different tools and technologies that come together to make an RPA process, such as, for example, maybe a little macro in Excel, a little automation with RPA, and then just putting it all together via a chatbot that triggers it or that collects information, or a BPM tool that schedules it and gives visibility. Office scripts with Power Automate. So I'm not really sure what you mean for the scope for that, but what are Office scripts? Like macros or something similar to that? Because Power Automate also is, being a Microsoft technology, it has Flow, on the other hand, has many plugins and has many connectors that speed up different activities with different Microsoft services, tools, etc., especially for SharePoint, for lists, for tasks, for the calendar, for email, for Excel not so much, and for PowerPoint, Word not so much. So yeah, keep that in mind. Back to our process. We got lost a little bit. So we just have to close the browser. And yeah, just one more thing. If anybody has any questions, now is the perfect time to ask them. I will be launching the robot right now, and while we watch it observe, I can answer any of the questions that anybody on the stream has. All right, let's just see if this is going to work before we commit to anything. Opening Excel has been successful. Opening Google Chrome has been successful. Refreshing this page for some unknown reason to me, that's fine. We're clicking on the first link. Now we should click on the like of the video. We scroll down, clicked on the comment. 2 times we should click on the comment. Excellent. And now we should paste in the first comment. Let's see if the first comment comes true. It's waiting. The wait is killing me. Did it get stuck? I don't think so. Yeah, all right, we got it. It kind of waits, and then in the end it just uploads. So here we have 699 comments. Let's go to the next video and see what happens. So right now we have some like 198 comments. Yesterday when we were doing this process and we tried to add the same comment, YouTube blocked us after, I think it was like 15 comments or something like that. It blocked us and it didn't allow us to paste that comment anymore. So now we have tried a different strategy. Now we are generating random comments more or less, and we are uploading random comments. Now this is just a simple MVP, or a minimum viable product, just to show the potential of the different things that we can be doing and the different things that we can be automating with Microsoft Power Automate Desktop and Flow, that is available on anybody's computer for free on your Microsoft license of Windows 11. And yeah, I don't take any money from Microsoft for giving them all of these commercials and publicity. Hopefully one day they will recognize my efforts and give me some sort of recognition, like a MVP, or most valuable person, or something similar. But even if they don't, for me it is enough to be sharing my knowledge with all of the RPA champions out there and bringing awareness about automation. So we are kind of continuing on our comments spree. So we have a unique comment. We have a slight time interval. What else do we need for YouTube not to detect us? We need to add maybe a little bit of random actions. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We need to add a little bit of maybe random actions just so to confuse YouTube and not to create any pattern. So how can we do that? I think we could generate a random number and have a weight that is random between 2 seconds and like 6 seconds or something like that. With a, what happened here? Did this close? Did it break? It closed. So it means it finished. Wait. Oh, I see. So we were not using our comments that we got from the internet. We were using our comments, our old comments, where we just had 6 comments. So let's change that really quickly. Well, let's add also, before we change that, let's add a random number. So how can we add a random number? We can generate a random number with Python. I think that's the easiest way that I can think of how we can generate a random number. Let's try it out. Let's see if we can run a Python script all the way in the beginning. And I think we import rand, and then, well, let's just get it online. So random number with Python. Let's see what we can get. Random number with Python. How to generate pseudo random numbers with Python. Come on, is it so hard? Python 0 to 5. Let's put something like this. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking at the other day. So here we go. Numbers, choice, blah, blah, blah. Here, I think we can even use this. Perfect. Let's see. And module folder pass, variable produced. All right, Python script output. I think the output, the num1, should be in the output. So let's try. So let's pause it here. Let's run the script and let's see what we get in the output. All right, do we have a output for this? First column, first free row, output data, script error. All right. Module import, no module name, random. So I guess we can't import. We can't do it like this. Let's see if we can do it like from random import random. That's because we didn't import random first. Let's try this. Without knowing how to write or read, let's just try this. Without the print choice, so I guess the output will be the choice. So import random, choice, they're all in line just like in a Python file. Let's run this again and see if we have a random number. No, we have again a error, file 1 line 1, no module name random. So I guess we can't import like this with Python. That's kind of lame, because then it is just useless to use Python. Can we not import functions into, can we not import libraries into, I guess not. So I guess we should use maybe JavaScript. Can we use it with JavaScript? Random number with JavaScript. And let's go like 1, 5. So, all right. Here we have some other functions. All right, console log. Not really sure how to work with Java. Good point. I will be creating an intermediate course for Power Automate, Flow, and Desktop. Now, just to clarify one thing. Power Automate, Flow, and Desktop, they are pretty basic tools, meaning that once you learn all different components, what are there and what you can do, that's pretty much everything you have to learn. The next level comes in when, first of all, you integrate other technologies to be able to automate more of the same process, such as, for example, integrating virtual agents so that you can communicate with your users, or integrating Flow and Desktop with different APIs, just to do more of the same process. Now, that's the evolution of for a more advanced subject, in my opinion, for a course more advanced on Power Automate. The alternative would be just go into understanding how data is processed, securing the environment, creating tenants, creating users, creating another environment. But that doesn't really show you how to create the automations and how to take it to the next level, meaning how to automate those processes that are cognitive as well. The idea of being a automation champion is that of being able to automate any kind of process there is with the different technologies that you have. So I will be creating a course on that as well, so stay tuned, and I will let you guys know on my YouTube channel when the course will be ready. Let's just pop in this and just see if we can make it work. So this is not going to cut it for us. So Python, I'm sorry. Let's try JavaScript. So let's run some JavaScript. Hopefully it's going to run. I'm not really sure if it has to be in line or not. Let's save it. And let's run it one more time. Let's keep the breakpoint right there. Output data. Is this the JavaScript output? But I am not. Let's stop this. And constant. This variable is equal to math random number 0 plus 1 console log. And how do I print? Can I just do this? Equals, or how about output equals, not really sure. We're gonna test it out and see what we get. I mean, this is gonna take a second to run, so it's not really a big deal. Output data, JavaScript output, still not working. So let's give it one more final try. So let's see if we can find a code that has an output or something. All right, get a random. What if we run this inside a snippet? What are we going to get? We get an answer. So theoretically, if we put this inside of our Power Automate, we should also get an output, right? Not really sure. But if this doesn't work, then I'll have to, I'm gonna give up on generating a random number, and I'll just check it out by myself in another occasion. So this has run once again. It's not giving us any issues, but it's also not producing any JavaScript output, and it's also not producing any error. So you know what? Let's just run our process without the random seconds. So now let's also change this comments. We're not going to be using the comments from right here. We're going to be using our file with 100 comments, so that is going to continue posting on YouTube for a very long time. So let's go to LinkedIn. Let's select, I think it's comment 2. Let's see the biggest file, 28 kilobyte. All right, so it's this one. Let's save it and let's launch our process and see the disaster that we are going to make. So the process has started. It has opened Excel. It is opening YouTube. It is navigating to the correct page. It is clicking on the video. Now it should click on the first video. That's great. For some reason there something weird happens. It doesn't matter. So now it scrolled down. It clicked in the comment. And it's going to add the comment to our YouTube video. Come on, the excitement is killing me. Let's just make sure. No, it's not going to break. It has worked like 100 times already. So it's just slow to do this because we want to confuse YouTube. Good morning from Brazil. To all the Brazilian RPA champions, good morning from Italy. I hope you're having a great day and I hope that we talk later as well. So yeah, what we are doing, by the way, for anybody that is tuning in from Brazil, what we are doing is we are working on our previous YouTube commenting script, and what we're going to do is we're going to make it comment until infinity. So yesterday we got blocked by YouTube after commenting like on 10 or 15 videos. So in today's live stream we're going to do something different. What we have done so far is we have created a short little script that extracts the comments from different YouTube videos so that we don't have to write them ourselves. It writes them down inside an Excel sheet, and then we open that Excel sheet. The man who lived inside of an airport. I've actually watched this video. Let's see what kind of comment we put. Great video. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and thank you for your time. I am the RPA champ. Pretty cool comment. Let's see the next comment. What is it going to be? Because soon we're going to wander into the realm of comments that make no sense, meaning comments that were just picked up by the robot and thank you for posting a video. Thank you for your time. All right, I think we're still in the realm of sensible comments. But we are about to break that. We're about to break that, and we're about to be in the realm where there is no sense comments. So let's see if we are there already. What happened here? Did we just miss a comment? Let's try one more time and let's see what happens. So we liked the video. Now let's see for the comment. 2,217 comments. So our comment probably is going to be oh, this was incredible, insightful. Thank you. Wow, this is actually pretty great big comment, even though it doesn't make that much sense. But that's what we are here to do. We are here to do things that don't make that much sense, and in the process break YouTube in any kind of possible way. So this is just probably going to continue working until either YouTube blocks us again or until we run out of our 160 comments. So as an experiment, I'm going to let it run so that we can see what, if ever, YouTube will realize that we are posting random comments automatically with a bot, and that by doing so we are actually breaking or destroying the quality of YouTube videos, because by adding nonsense, stupid, silly little comments continuously on all kinds of different videos, we are not really adding any value. What we could be expecting to do is, quote unquote, we could create meaningful comments, and a bunch of them that can be general for any video and that could refer back to our channel and therefore generate some sort of traffic on our channel. That is one thing that we could do. Another thing that we could do is we could add these comments on videos that don't have any comments, and therefore bring those guys a little bit of value and a little bit of happiness as well. So those are some useful things that come to my mind for this automation that we have created. Apart from this, if we were to create 100 of these robots and put them on 100 virtual machines, have We don't need to have 100 YouTube videos. We can have the same channel. We just need to have different browsers open and different automations running at the same time. We could be commenting on 100 videos at the same time. It will still be nowhere enough to comment on every single video on YouTube. Now, with this mission, we are trying to comment on every single video on YouTube and understand what would it take to comment on every single video on YouTube. To do that, we have to realize and understand a couple of things. We have to understand how many YouTube's videos are uploaded every minute, every second, and we have to understand how long does it take us to make a comment. Now, with those two values, we can theoretically figure out what we require to comment on every single YouTube video that is out there. Now, I'm already creating an automated YouTube channel that creates original general content that is not copied from anywhere, that is not plagiarized from anywhere, but there's actually a robot that is creating comment, that is creating YouTube videos and uploading them to YouTube. Now, that's just one part of this. The other part of this that I wanted to create and to add to this mega YouTube automation is a YouTube robot that comments on every single video. Now, if we can comment on every single video, that means that a link to our channel is going to be present on every single YouTube video that is out there. And theoretically, that should boost our visibility and our channel into the stratosphere, because every single video will have our comment in its comment box. Now with these videos, well, right now that wasn't actually a bad video, but previously we were seeing some videos with thousands and thousands of comments. Now for those videos, our comment will probably get lost in the myriad of other comments. But if we can further fine-tune our automation and have it comment on the first videos that were just published in the last hour, we could be the first automation or first one to comment on a bunch of new videos. We could also specify our videos by category and comment only on those videos. Now, how do we do that? We could do that in the following stream, but just as a FYI or as a lead, right now what we are doing is we are starting from a video. We're starting from a video and then we're clicking on the next video that is right next to it to go to the next video. Like that, it is being a little bit random, meaning that more or less all of the videos are following a similar. Are we still posting? Yes, we're still posting. YouTube still hasn't blocked us. It still has not realized that we're using a robot to post on a bunch of, let's see how many comments did we make so far. So far we have made, how many comments have we made? I can't really tell because I'm not really sure where we are in the loop. But I mean, I could check the comment that is being posted and trade. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where we are at. We just know that we have hundreds of comments more left to paste. So, where are we now? Let's see if this is still working. When I got back to it, it's clicking on the new video. Yeah, exactly. So our idea right now is not to, right now we are going on a specific target of videos. So these videos are kind of like how to make money, investing, scams and stuff like that. But we want to change our shift to different kinds of videos. Now, how can we do that? We can do that either by redesigning our process, or let's stop this process and let's just try to fix it without developing anything else. So let's say I wanted to search for, I wanted to comment on automation videos. Automation RPA, and let's see what we get. Let's see if we get the RPA champion in first. No, we get this stuff that is RPA in whatever. So if we have here, now we are getting a little bit more related videos. What is RPA? I think this would be the best video. Open CV. This is taking us where actually we want to go. So let's see if we change our input or our starting videos right here. So we're gonna go from that video, we're gonna start at this video right here. Then we're gonna navigate to the page. That's a little bit useless, I would have to say. So, all right, launching Chrome, navigate to the page. We are refreshing it again, and then we should wait for 2 seconds. No, it doesn't matter. It's working the video. We don't need to add anything else to our video if it's already working. What does FTW mean? By the way, TRX bags. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that well or no. Thank you so much for your comment. I will definitely add a support link. We have a Discord chat where I log in, and I'm also looking for some admins for Discord chat. But we already have a Discord channel where we can where I support already a couple of RPA champions with their automations. But I will make sure to make that more available. Now let's go back to our process and let's see if our process is, what the hell is it doing? All right, it's clicking on the first video, that's fine. Java, it liked the video, it scrolled down, it clicked in the comment. It put in the text, hey, my name is RPA Champion and I have created a bot that will comment on all videos on YouTube. That's great, especially because that video had only 9 comments, so we were the 10th comment, and that just adds visibility to our video. Now here we have 780 comments. Did we post something already? I didn't see it. Yeah, great video. All right, I'm the RPA champ, and yeah, you have been an RPA victim of the RPA robot comments. So, all right, now we have further improved a little bit our robot. So now our robot is not just spamming what kind of videos? Investment videos that we have previously. Now we are spamming technology videos and automation videos. So that's a little bit more of the target crowd that we want to be spamming, and also those videos are going to have a smaller audience, so they're going to have less comments, and therefore we can actually pop up a little bit more frequently. Now that's great. That is just great. Remember that our objective is to comment on every single video on YouTube. So probably we're gonna make a part 3 to this stream, where we are gonna be doing some calculations and try to understand what we require to create a automation that will literally post a comment on every single video that is on YouTube. Sounds impossible? Yeah, for the win. Awesome, man. Sweet. Keep up automating and keep on being an RPA champion. Automation is the skill to have right now. Therefore, you, by learning this, you are putting yourself in a competitive advantage compared to your colleagues, your friends, and anybody else that doesn't know automation. This is a modern day superpower. This superpower is going to fade away and disappear as soon as other people start approaching automation and start learning it as well. It is going to become a commodity. Nowadays, it is still relatively rare to meet automation experts and people with experience in automation. However, it is becoming more and more frequent. As I've said previously, Power Automate Desktop is now available on every single machine of Windows 11. Every single license of Windows 11 is going to have this technology installed on their computer. Therefore, every single fool with a license is going to be able to automate different things. Now, our process is rock and rolling. It's posting comments like there is no tomorrow. So so. I think we are going to stop this right here for two reasons. One reason is that the comments, I want to make them better. I want them so that you don't understand that it's a reposted comment, but so that you think that the comment is actually meaningful. Now, maybe we could take the title of the video or the name of the guy and include it in the comments. That would actually be a brilliant idea. Here we go. A super cool way of creating a unique comment. So we can take a base comment, like we can take like 10, 15 different comments, and then in front of every single one of those comments, we can add the name of the creator. Now, that's going to serve two purposes. Why are we looking at only this guy's videos? That's going to serve two purposes. One purpose is going to be that it's going to create a unique comment. And the second purpose is that it is going to also make the one that reads the comment feel special, because we have used our name inside of the comment, and it's just going to, we are just looking at this guy's videos. Well, he's lucky he is going to get connect or spammed by the RPA champion on every one of his bots. And I think I know that what he's doing. He's putting his name in the end of each one of his videos. So that's why they pop up as the first one right here. And for some reason, I also always end up on Mark Robert or on, what's the other guy's name? On Mr. Beast channel. Now, we could also do other things, such as maybe we could target a specific one of these YouTubers, such as we could target maybe Mr. Beast. I mean, why not go with the best? Or the other guy that we saw, and we could spam them with messages on each one of their videos and see what that does. That's actually a pretty good idea for a video as well. We could spam Mr. Beast on each one of his videos, leave him a comment, and see if he ever replies. I actually think that I might actually do that as of next. So to do that, we would have to just get a playlist of Mr. Beast's videos. So let's try to see if we can do that. So let's search for Mr. Beast. He has 714 videos. Now, for me to comment on each one of these videos and to leave a meaningful comment that is different for each one of these videos, that would be quite challenging. He also has Mr. Beast Shorts, Mr. Beast 2, Mr. Beast Reacts, Mr. Beast Gaming, and Mr. Beast Philanthropy. So that he has a lot of different channels as well. So 73,000 subscribers, that's quite a number. So is there a way that we can see all of his videos? Yes, we can get them from right here. So right here we can get a list of all of Mr. Beast videos. We can get the URL to each one of these videos, and once we have the URL, we can then click on it or open it and comment on it. So we could comment every single one of Mr. Beast videos. We could do that in the next stream. I think that would be pretty fun, and that will also see, as a result, we'll also see if we can contact Mr. Beast with a robot. Awesome. All right, RPA champions, thank you so much for sticking with me in this live stream. I am very grateful for your time, for your attention, and for you wanting to learn automation with me. I will be tuning back in pretty soon, and I will also be coming up with an amazing video very soon. This video is going to be on how, or if it's possible, to create a completely automated YouTube channel that generates content by itself. It's going to be a mind bomb, so don't forget to stay tuned, and I thank you all for watching. Keep it real and see you very soon, RPA champions.